Hey friends, today we're going to take a little break from fractions and we are going to work on clocks. Now, I know that you did clocks in second grade, but we'll be adding just a couple of little things, okay? I think last year you just did the time in numbers. So we're going to be doing a couple of extra things, so pay close attention. First of all, we want to review that the hour hand and the minute hand. Okay, the hour hand is the shorter arrow there, or the shorter hand. Okay, the hour is the shorter one. Okay, the minute hand is the longer one. That's very, very important to remember, so please write that at the top. All right, so let's look at our first purple clock. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit, okay? So I want to tell the time just like on a digital clock. That's what's going to go right here in the box. So I'm going to look at my hour hand first, and I'm going to see that it is on the 9. So I put my 9, and then I check my minutes, and I see that it is straight up on the 12, so there are no minutes, right? It's straight up 9 o'clock, so I just need to put my 00 for my digital time, 9 o'clock. Okay, and you're gonna notice on these top clocks on the top here that a lot of them are on the 12, so here we go. Now, I need to also write it in words underneath. How do I say 9 o'clock? Just like that. Okay, so just how you say it is how you write it. Now let's look at number 2. Let's look at our shorter hand, which is our hour hand. I see it is on the 11. And then once again, it's on the 12 for minutes, so it's straight up 11 o'clock. And then how do I say it? I say 11, notice my little, I have like a little apostrophe there, okay, that we put in before clock. 11 o'clock. So I want you to do the next 2 here, okay, on your own. Both of them are going to be ending with the 00, aren't they? All right, so let's go down to the next one. They're going to change it just a little bit. We're going to have some minutes now. Same directions, write the time on the clock. Then we are going to write it. It says 2 ways. We are going to do 1 way, okay, because I think it's a lot of writing here. So let's look at our first one. We're going to look at our hour hand first. So look at the shorter hand, okay? You can see it right here. Okay, it's not quite to the 9. So if it's not quite to the 9, that means it is 8. Okay, it's not to the 9 yet, so I'm going to say 8. All right, keep that black, guys. All right, and then I'm going to check my minute hand. Now here's where we're going to start talking about how we count minutes. When you're looking at a clock, I'm going to start right up here at the 12. Okay, I count by 5s all the way around. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So I know there's 45 minutes. So it's 8:45. So just, you guys are good at counting by 5s, and so far on these, it's going to be right on the number. Okay, if it was 2 minutes after the 9, then we would say 8:47. Okay, but it's not. So once again, we're going to write it in words, just like we did up above. Okay, so we're going to say 8:45. This time, though, we're doing words, so we have to say, write it out. So it's going to, that's why Mrs. Hagen's giving you 2 lines. Okay, so 8, and then 40, put a dash, and then 5. It's just how you would say it in words, guys. That's how we're writing it, okay? In a little bit, we're going to talk about 8:45, or so we're gonna learn something new. But right now, let's just stick with writing it how you say it, okay? we'll do one more of these together. Check our hour hand, which is the shorter one right here. And we can see that it's not quite to the 7 yet. So if it's not quite to the 7, it's 6, right? And now I'm going to do my count bys. And I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I put my 30 in. Okay, then I say, how do I say that? 6:30. Just write that down. 6:30. Okay, and they don't have you put a dash in between on that one. So I want you to do these two by yourself. Okay, remember to find your hour hand first and then do your count by 5s. And then say it in words. All right, same thing down below on the next section, okay? These are the same directions as we just had up above, okay? So I'm gonna look for my hour hand. It's in between the 1 and the 2. It's not quite to the 2, which means it's 1, okay? Do my count bys. 5, remember, you're starting here, but you're counting 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So it's 1:30. And then you're going to write that in words. Okay? So that is our page for today. I actually was going to do 2 pages of clocks today, but I think I'm going to do 1, and then I'm going to have you do some IXL. So just page 285 for today, guys. Okay? And you will be good to go. Thanks.